Well guys, we're going to take a break from a video I have in progress for all this that I got. And we're going to go into another video. But this video is about a new addition to the bison chicken coop. We're thinking about putting some swings in our chicken coop too. I'll probably do a video on that. I've got some logs that I can just put an eye bolt on each side of it, or two eye bolts. You don't want it to spin, so then we can just put a V in it, and I got you all in that sun. My videos have been sucky. No wonder people don't like me. Anyway, we'll get to show you the porch, so we're just going to update you on it and show you what we have introduced to the flock. I don't know how this is going to go, but my buddy asked me if he was interested in them grave leaves that I'm doing in the next video, and when he got here he decided he didn't need them because they had Kohler motors on them. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I just know it's a Kohler motor, but I don't know what that means as far as the worth of the tractor. So anyway, we've got all the girls down here, and I'm hoping that they're going to introduce themselves. I don't know if I should introduce them personally yet. Right now I've got him in here to get them to where they can hear each other, because they can hear each other through the chicken coop wall. So they're getting used to his voice. And hey buddy, we're going to have to give you a name. What do you think? And I'm going to tell you, this bird is beautiful. Let's see if I go in here. He said that the girl tames her chickens. So I just turned the light on, so he's probably going to be really freaking ranty. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? I'm hoping he's not going to be too big for the girls, but he is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to have to introduce them sooner or later. So basically what I'm going to have to do tonight in order to catch him is they will roost outside until I come back out here to get him, because the best time to catch a tom is at nighttime. I know, I used to work in a turkey house when I had to catch turkeys, and wouldn't you know it, they always scheduled us to pick up a barn full of frickin' roosters or toms right as soon as daylight. And believe me, as soon as they see daylight, they're going crazy. So what I plan to do is put him into the brooder. I'm going to have to remove all that stuff out of there and leave the feed in there for him. Because right now he's probably hungry, so I'm going to have to introduce him. I'm scared that if I introduce him wrong, don't get in there. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Well, you're all right. I figured you were going to be frantic. So, I'm wondering if I open this door, what's going to happen. And I don't really want something to happen. If it does happen, well, I don't want them out in the damn wild either. Should I try to open that chicken door and let them figure each other out on their own? But I have to get in there without them escaping. And the only way I was able to get in there was to act like I was getting to this door. They would all come in the chicken coop, and then I'd quickly come around here and open this door. And usually they all go in chicken coop. So I'm gonna have to open the door from the inside, and I can. I don't like to because it requires me to be almost laying on the floor. But we're gonna open this thing, and we're just gonna let them we're just gonna let them figure each other out on their own. I hope my chicken door is gonna be big enough for him. I hope he's not full grown, because if he is, this might go badly with these young chickens. These are young hens. They're just now starting to lay eggs. So we're going to lift this up if I can get a hold of it. I need to put a handle on the inside of it. Well, I'll have to get a screw and put in there and lift it up. What do you think, buddy? So we're going to stick it with a screw, and they're already ready to figure out what they're going to do. Get out of here. So I got to reach up in there and am I going far enough? Well, why won't you lock? Shut up. There we go, finally. Alright, now moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Hey girls. He's a Rhode Island red, and he is absolutely beautiful. I just hope he's going to be a good to my girls until they get acclimated. All right, go outside. Let's see what he does. Let's go out here and see what we got going on. Better lock every door because they're probably mad at me, all of them. So he's at the feeder. I wish I had a way, this screen wasn't so porous. Actually, I expected something worse than this. I mean, he could be the same age as them. But man, look at the frickin' claws on that bastard. Sorry, I'm not holding the camera very good. Dare I try to come in there? Get. Well, I made it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to make it out of here. So, it's actually been pretty cool. What do you think, girls? Y'all getting ready to have a love life? Look at him scratching. He's a terror. He's like, all right, I got me a pass on women, buddy. And I've already done the research on it, and it's average of 1 to 12 per rooster. So I've got 12 girls. Those are the ones I'm worried about. They are the youngest. So they're smart enough to know that they're on the bottom already. So he's not going to teach him teach them anything more than they already know. These girls make sure them girls know that they're the bottom of the pecking order. I believe Rose is one of the top, and I think Brittany and Lucy are on top, somewhere in that top 3 anyways. But they seem to be doing okay there. Christine's awful interested in him. Has he already picked up a girlfriend? I can't wait for that tail to straighten back up. They must have got messed up. They had him in a little box, so his tail got a little messed up. But it should straighten up over time, I hope. But I like them strong, curved feathers, man. They are so pretty. But these are the mates to those 2 up there. And I wasn't planning on getting a rooster, but there's a lot of things I would like for him to help me out with. Like for alerting me when something is wrong. Because if I'm out in the shop or something and they're out here free ranging, get back. Get. You gotta actually scare them to death, and they'd come running as soon as you get that door open. I mean, you gotta come out of there with fending for your life. So now we've got, watch this. They're gonna all come in here because they think they're gonna get something. But we're gonna show you the new nest, or modifications I've done to the nest. Let's see if he'll come in with them while we're doing this. What was happening was, this thing was only about that deep. So when I lifted this, I could see some of the chickens, they would have their heads down in here and down in this area, and I've already got another egg today. That makes 7. But they had their heads down in here, pecking at the eggs and breaking them and eating the eggs. So we got an egg. I put some fake ones in there, but they really don't help. They're supposed to be up in the nest, but they keep rolling down doing what I intended this to do. So I just extended it a little bit and put the foam in there. So now when these roll down in there, it's down far enough that they can't get their head to it. These here are useless anymore. I just put them there. We don't really need it in there. So I wonder if that'd make good toys. Probably teach them to look for eggs. Better not do that, huh? So he's not going to come in here. Get out of here. I can't open the door without them sticking their head in it. And they're getting faster. Look, I got some super chickens. Also, I didn't show you my porch. I just kind of showed you. You can see it in the background. Haven't even mentioned it. I was proud of it too. So we're going to turn the light out and let them mingle and see how things happen. He said that the woman babies her chickens and they're tame and stuff, so that's a big plus right there in itself. So I just don't know what his age is. He looks like he's considerably older, and he is starting to rowl. He's starting to put some attention on the Rhode Island Reds, and we can't be having that. If it's bad, it's not bad yet. So it's just, this stuff's so hard to see in. Maybe if I got it right there. But I need to get a camera in here is what I need to do. But we're going to leave them, and I'm sure if there's a ruckus or something, they will let me know. Somebody, I was pointing up there. If there's a ruckus, I'll hear it and I can come a running. But I'm gonna give them their space and let them do their own thing and see how they work out. I don't know if I want to free range them yet. Keep them together. Just depends on how it goes. I mean, I'm sure it's not like a dog. You got to keep them inside so they know where home is, so they don't try to run off. I don't think that would be the same thing with a rooster. But this might turn out to be interesting, and it might not. So now I got to go and get my camera and take a big old picture of him if I can get one. Might have to wait till tonight and get one on the roost. Kind of want to be out in the open so I can get some nice pictures. I'm gonna get some good pictures of that rooster. As soon as he's acclimated to the girls and they all get along, there's too many benefits to have a rooster to ignore it. So when he said that she had one that she wanted to see if I wanted it, I guess she had too many roosters. And I said, sure, I'll take it. I'd love to take it, because I love the way a rooster looks. I've got to move this ladder. But I was thinking about making a swing out of this and just hang it from the roost. You know, one of these diagonal roosts that I've got in here. I could hang them there, one on each side, and give them a swing to swing on to give them something to occupy their minds. Maybe I might have to grow me some corn next year and have corn that I can share with them. Once I get done with my corn cobs, I can throw it in there and let them snack on them, you know. I'll throw them some in there that's got a lot of corn on it. I'll share correctly. Hey buddy, that's your home, right? But you know, he's very in tune about what's going on around him, and he will let them girls know it's time to go. It's time to save your ass and get in cover. And he's constantly going to be looking out for the hens. That's his girls. That's his love. You mess with his love, he's out to kill. And if anybody's seen what a rooster is capable of, maybe you need to go do some research. But they're pretty protective of their girls. I just hope he doesn't get aggressive. She seemed to think he's pretty tame and low-key, and he actually seems to be. So he's just standing there in front of the feeder by himself, while the girls are just foraging around and what the hell are you all doing huddling up in that corner? He ain't got y'all that scared, does he? Well, let me test something here. All right, I'm gonna go to this end. I want to see if they do that over here too. It's hard to see in this stuff. I wish I had the right wire, but that was all I had to my disposal. So it's hard to see in it when if you're looking at it sideways, whatever you're looking into disappears almost. And it's dirty. Unless you got sunlight behind you. He's a big old boy, ain't he? He's twice as tall as my hens. Well, one of them, well, maybe not. He's not. They probably are close to the same age, because the roosters get bigger than the hens anyway. So they're not much bigger, maybe 4 inches taller, something like that. And that's to the top of the head, not the cone. So they might be close to the same age. She probably just got him. this year. So if she did, she probably got them the same time I got mine. So, or close to it. So, and they probably came from the same place where I get mine. Because I get my stuff in Clay, and that's where I got the chickens that came. That's where they came from, Clay. So we got the chicken door open, and everybody seems to be pretty happy with each other. That was virtually painless. So I've looked up everything on what I'm doing here, and everything seems to be falling into place by accident. It requires a lot of work, but you know, a lot of it for me has been accidentally helpful. Like for instance, how many nests do I need for 12 chickens? Well, it just happens to be 3. So it should be 1 nest per four birds, or 4 birds to a nest. So I've got 12 girls, and only 6 of them are actually laying. I got 6 eggs today. So we've got some Plymouth Rocks in there. We got 4 of them. We got 2 Australorps, and I'm not sure what the other ones are. Something egger, olive egger, I think is what Brittany and Christine is, and or Americana, one of them 2. I haven't decided which one they are. I don't think it's Americana. The other one sounds more, how would you put it, common, because I've heard that name more often, and these are just random everyday chickens that people buy every day. Rose, however, the gray one, I don't know what she is. I've never seen one that's gray marble like her. So I don't know what, she's got dark gray on the top of her head, down her neck, and then she turns into a light gray. I don't think you can see her through here. She's laying right there. Figured everybody come and ruin the picture. But anyway, it seems to be working out, and he is absolutely stunning. I love the look of a rooster. Let's see if we can get you centered on him. Right through that hole. That actually would be a nice picture to put in the frame. Cut that little diamond out there and keep the surrounding plastic. That'd make a nice picture. Stand pretty for me, buddy. I can't wait for his tail to straighten back up. If it does, it may not. I've heard that once a bird loses a feather, he don't get it back, but I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little, well, it turned out to be long, video on introducing the Rhode Island red rooster to a flock of 12. See, they think I'm coming up here, so now they're going in the chicken coop. These girls, they got me cut. They're trying to learn from me. So when I make mistakes, they can capitalize on it. I think they sit and have meetings at night time. They bring out the whiteboard and start working on a plan of attack for the next day, right? I was feeding them today, and one of my little Rhode Island Reds jumped right on my back while I was bent over, so I just stayed there and took my time feeding them, so see how they was going to act. And they were just real calm. They're used to me. They'll jump on my back. They're not scared of me. But you won't catch them in the wild. If you're out here in the yard, you ain't getting nowhere close to them. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm getting out of this heat. You guys have a good one. Later.